Where's the tag? How much was this? $6? Something like that. Well, we gotta keep it now. I just took everything off of everything. It won't fit. Even if I try to stretch it. Oh man. There's no way. It won't even go down. They do need a pouch like this to put some of their school stuff in it though. So, yeah. She could just put that on her desk. I'll just get her another one. She might not want a pouch in the binder. There's a lot they have to put in there. There's a lot. She might not want that. I'll just put it in here. I don't even want to take stuff out of the package now. I want to make sure that she wants it, needs it, likes it. The headphones, the millions of headphones we have. We've got a pair for everybody in the class if they need them. Take one from us. I think I drank all of my coffee. I always do this. Looking around for my coffee cup. My mom has noticed me do that. So she just goes, "You looking for your cup?" Because it's either my coffee cup or my cup of water with my straw. So she'll go, "You looking for your cup?" Yep. Do you see it? Where'd I leave it? It's somewhere here. Oh, hi, Jennifer. I didn't see you till I looked down and saw that comment. Jennifer, I'll show you what I've done so far with Sohaila's room, but it's, I would say 50% done. It's 50% done. It's not done. Ooh. Getting up and down is a bitch as you get older. Or in general. Okay. So if you came in like this is what it looks like so far. Obviously these things are not going to be here on the ground, but we're not done. Like this, I found at Hobby Lobby. This is cute. It doesn't require any cords. I don't like cords hanging down the wall. It doesn't look good. So it's a little light up Hello Kitty thing. And then these things, all Hobby Lobby. The rose, that one, the picture, the lamp, the clock, the other flower right there. All of this is Hobby Lobby. Literally all of it is from Hobby Lobby. This I'm not necessarily going to keep here, but there's all these holes in the wall. I didn't have to put a single hole. There's a million of them. But that's really cute, that mirror. She loves stuff like this. And then this is a bulletin board, like a push board, cork board. That's what I'm trying to say. This will be where she does homework, that kind of stuff, right? Over here, she can put her little beauty products. She's got a ton of little things like that. And then I'm going to get her a different bed set. This and the rug were kind of hard to figure out because I thought the rug was bigger than it is. I wanted it a little bit bigger. Not that I can't work with it, but it's not as big as I wanted it. But I also don't really want to fuss over stuff. She loved it, so there's the other bag. God, I've been looking for that. Okay, this chair, adorable, plush. She can sit there and read. She can sit there and do her tablet, whatever it is she wants to do. Then I forgot I have this. So this stuff is for here, for her school stuff. Oh my God, I was about to say, is that another pair of headphones? I need to crack up right now. Okay, so see, pink is fun, right? Pink's real fun. Oh my God, so fun. Till you try, this is pink, but until you try to start matching them, they all become different shades. And she wants softer pinks and Hello Kitty. So This could go with this, but it's honestly two different colors. Like you see how my camera's finally like picking up the actual colors? But this I love. It's like perfect. So I might open that. It's a pretty big throw. And put it here, like for her chair. I don't know besides that, you know. I want to keep it. I like it, but I don't feel like obviously it goes with this. I like different shades and stuff put together too, but I'm letting her kind of like decide. So we'll see where she goes with that. We'll see. I wanted to see how big this was, but I can't tell. There. Oh, it's got a little thing. Hold on. There. Oh my goodness. It has a triple knot, girl. Damn. Okay. Let's see. I don't like trash. Drives me crazy. I gotta create like a trash bag. Oh, is there cardboard? You know how they fool you and you think the blanket's bigger and fluffier than it is because there's like a sheet of cardboard? Hold on. Let me see this. Oh, good. Minimal cardboard. That's a good sign. Oh, it's so nice. I like that. Ooh. This side is like a soft velour type, and then this side is all fluffy. See, it wouldn't even matter what comforter you have in a way, because if you lay something like this on top and then put a bunch of pillows, you don't even know what's underneath. It's like funny how that works, but her pajamas are adorable. I mean, obviously there's more than one pair, but this one is my favorite of all of them. Like a classic little set. She wants Hello Kitty though, like a Hello Kitty bed set, but none of them she's liked. So we haven't picked one yet. She doesn't want red in it, and she doesn't want it. There's a lot of them that have like a lot of bright pink. She doesn't want a lot of bright pink. She wants like that baby soft, you know, baby pink, powder pink color. That's what she wants. So we'll see if we can get her that. I need to keep this receipt. I bought a clock, a Hello Kitty clock at Walmart. Good morning, Stephanie. I got a Hello Kitty clock just like the one I showed you, okay? It was $20 or close to 20 at Walmart. I go to Hobby Lobby, theirs is $9.99 with 20% off. Then I go around the corner where they had like the bulletin board. Is that what it's called? A cork board. Whatever you call that, a cork board. I go around the corner, they had those that had a frame, like a color frame, and like a painting design, that one there with the bows on it, and it came with push pins. That thing was less than 15 or 15 after the discount. The plain one that I got at Walmart before I went to Hobby Lobby on the same day was like $26.99. And it was plain. It looks like it goes in like an office. There's nothing to it, just like a cork board. So I have like a bunch of things now to just take back to Walmart because I got better things at Hobby Lobby. It's crazy. God's child, thank you. It's not done though. I didn't want to show it, but I'm the type that when I get very happy and excited, I'll be like, look at this. Look at this. It's bulletin board? Why does it sound like that's wrong? This is the most unattractive thing ever in life. Damn. Shit, girl, what happened? This robe happened. Oh, you gotta go with it. Just roll with it. Roll with it. Now, keep in mind too, Sohaila has a lot of toys, a lot of things. They're in the living room. All of that hasn't been put in the room yet. So I also have to fit that in there where it's not like, there's just crap everywhere. When you have a lot of something, even if you put it in like a bin or something, you're just throwing shit. Like there's no organization. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm not going to buy a toy chest. I don't really want to put more shelves and different things in there. I don't want to take up the space too bad. But I don't know. I'm going to have to do something for some of that. She's going to have to go through some of it too and see if she still wants some of it. I almost went to fill it up again. This is loud, so if you hear whatever right now, that's what that is. Jennifer, I have a funny question, right? Because I can't figure this out. You didn't send me a swimsuit, did you? I don't know if I'm assuming it was a viewer because I didn't buy it, but it came to me, 2 different swimsuits. But there's no name, there's no anything. But I'm like, was that her? Did she send me that? I can't figure out who. So now I'm asking everybody, did you send me that? So I can thank you? I don't, there's no name, I don't know. Just on separate days, each one showed up. No, it wasn't. You're lying. You're lying, Krista Ann. You're fibbing. You're fibbing. Okay, tell me this. What do they look like? This is how I'll verify it's you. Just saying. What do they look like? What did they look like? Tell me now. Yeah, what did they look like? Look. What did they look like? Don't you do it to me. Don't you do it again. Be nice. Be nice. I feel like somebody just texted me to say something about it, or if it was them, and it just went down and went back up, so you know. So if you just text me about it, I don't know what you just said. It went down and came back up. Oh my God, you did send them to me. Wait, I'm trying to be quiet. I don't want to wake my mom up. Wait. First of all, thank you. Wait. First of all, thank you. Second of all, do you know how long I opened every app that I've ever shopped through on my phone and gone through it for it? I went to Amazon. I went to Walmart. I went to Target. I went to Shein. I don't usually ever make purchases and not remember. I don't drunk shop. I just drunk fuck. Fuck the shopping. Get to the fucking. So I'm like, I know I didn't purchase this. That's the first thing I said to my mom. I go, Mom, I didn't buy this. And she goes, what do you mean? I hate when my mom does that. What do you mean? I'm like, what do you mean? What do I mean? I didn't buy it. Girl, I didn't try it on yet because I didn't know who sent it. And I didn't know, I didn't know what it was. Okay? So I was like, where did this come from? Who sent me this? You know that feeling where you're like, hold on a minute. So it's been sitting there because I've been trying to figure out this conspiracy of how did I get this? I went in my Amazon so many times and was like looking at orders. I was looking at previous history and I go, there's no way. Oh, I went on TikTok too before I deleted it. Shit. But I went on TikTok and I looked up like orders and I go, I haven't ordered anything. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. You should have said, why didn't you say anything sooner? Why didn't you say something sooner? You're just talking. I'm not even knowing you sent me that. Making me look rude. I can't wait to tell my mom when she gets up. I'm going to say, I figured it out. I figured it out. Got it. I got it. This is the slowest way on earth to make coffee. If you don't have patience, then you're not a doctor. It's because they have patience. Anyways, this is a slow method. I have seen senior citizens pee at a higher rate of stream in a hurry. This is called a drizzle. Like, you know when it's raining outside and they go, it's just drizzling. It's a drizzle. Look, this is a drizzle. It's just a drizzle of coffee. You only need a little drizzle. Just a drizzle. No, really, thank you. Thank you for doing that. I was so confused. I was so lost. Where did this come from? I don't remember. Did I see it though? Like, did I comment back to you and say, okay, I'll keep an eye out for it? I don't remember this, but maybe. I don't remember it. I was so flustered that morning. Everything I was trying to find wasn't where it should be. It was just, I got almost all the way packed and then everything started just popping out the woodwork. Okay, see how time flies? Just a minute ago I was saying I have 2 hours before I gotta do something. Now I have an hour and 15 minutes. Time flies. Oh, Lord. Ooh. I wish the air would change. I know it's not that hot out. There's no air moving right now at all. It's stuffy as heck. Stuffy as all hell. I didn't think you did. Not that I always remember, but like I feel like I would have like, you know, it would have jogged my memory. I don't know how I'm gonna package some of those miniatures that I have though. I have to package them to be able to do a few things with some of them. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Like what system I'm gonna use. Like, do I put foam around it? I've never thought about this in depth, so I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Or even if I'm gonna sell them in town, right? Or like somewhere around me, there has to be a system to keep them like secure. I haven't thought about that part. I didn't want to think about that part. That's the stressful part. The fun part is making them. The stressful part is transporting them. Kyle, that's a weird thing to wonder about somebody you don't know. That's a weird thing to wonder. I don't know you, but I wonder what your living situation is and what you're doing about this and that. That's a weird thing to wonder. I mean, you can wonder it, but to say it out loud is kind of weird. and in third person, and you know, I'm sitting here reading it. So I won't be updating about any of that on here anymore. I'll just be doing whatever. I just won't update anything. Krista, I was actually like freaked out to put it on. I'm not kidding you. I was freaked out to try them on just because I didn't know where they came from. I didn't know, like, okay, this is where my mind went, honestly. I thought, what if somebody is like weird and they've touched these or done something and then they sent it to me? Because the way they came was like a normal package. I swear it wasn't like a regular Amazon bag type. They were in boxes with a sticker on it. But I didn't want to try it on. I promise you, my mom kept saying, try them on, they're cute. And I go, I'm not putting that on. She goes, wash it. I said, no. Somebody could have done voodoo on this. I'm not putting this thing on me. I'm so serious. I was like, I'm not touching this till I know who sent it, where it came from. Like, I was not going to. People do weird things, and I'm a believer in it. I don't want to touch anything that an evil person touched. And I'm not saying you are, obviously, but I don't want to do that. Let me tell you why I can't bubble wrap it, technically, because I'll show you, okay? This is one I haven't finished yet, okay? There's not a way, like it's not in a box. You see what I mean? And then parts are exposed. Now this one's not finished yet. This one is. This one is. So imagine me trying to wrap any of this, it's gonna break, like, or break off. Because it's glued down really well. Nothing will move. It shouldn't break. Now, if you have a small kid and they're just grabbing at it and pulling and doing whatever, yeah, you're gonna rip it apart eventually. But there's a lot of small detail and small pieces that I can't really wrap it. So I'd have to sit it in a box and maybe put some kind of foam around it to hold it in place. I don't know. The whole thing about that makes me nervous. I feel like I'm gonna break it or it's gonna be broken in the process of mailing it. Even transporting them makes me worried because if anything moves or hits, and you can't, it's not simple to just glue pieces back on, or it doesn't work like that usually. It messes it up. Put it in the box, put foam balls. That's an idea. Or like those popcorn things. It's just that, I don't know, I'm gonna have to figure out. Because here, that goes into the expense too. Do you know what I mean? Then it's not gonna be cost effective because if I try to cover it with something, like let's say it was like an acrylic type case, like, you know, like you'd have put a protective case over something. If I try to put anything over the top, unless I used a box, I don't know. It doesn't sound like it's gonna be good. I'm gonna have to look it up more than I have. I tried to look up stuff, but it was a little bit different than this. No, Krista, I'm not thinking you did, but until I knew you said that about them, then I didn't know who it was from. You know? I just didn't want to put that on me if I didn't know who it was from. I'm gonna try all the methods. I'm gonna try the balls. I'm gonna definitely try the balls. I'm gonna try the tissue. I'm gonna saran wrap it, bubble wrap it, tie it down, twine. I'm gonna do it all to it, all of it. They won't even be able to unwrap it by the time I'm done. God, these ads are a pain in the ass. My goodness. Ridiculous amounts. Girl, we're in the club. We're in the club again. We're gonna start fist bumping in here. We're in the club. They're not very nice in my post office, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've opened a P.O. box before and I went back in to ask them something. They are not friendly. Not at all. They don't even want to talk to you, I feel like. They want you to get in and get the F out. Get in and take your ass out. I'm building my daughter a dollhouse. I've always wanted to, but I've never like started it. So I started buying the furniture for it. Like the bedroom sets. That type of stuff. I'm not gonna worry about making that. I want to just buy this stuff. Not like the miniatures. The miniatures are custom made. This is a little different, and she can mess with this, and she won't break it. There's a little area rug. It's so cute. It's so realistic. I don't know if you can tell the fabric on it, or like what it's made out of. Cute. A fireplace. But the fireplace wasn't stained. It was all this. So I painted it. And then I'm stripping the paint off to make it look more realistic. Then I'm gonna put a little light in here that's red that flickers. There's gonna be a whole kitchen. So there's pieces like this and everything opens like, and then there's a bunch more in here. Oh. This was adorable. Oh, this isn't it. It's in the house. This is just the table and chairs, like, you know, the little classic ones. I also have other appliances, like there's an oven, like everything opens. There's a fridge, there's a ton of things that I've been buying. So when I want to make it, I want to make the frame, I want to paint it, I want to do the shingles, like I want to do it. So that's the only part that I'm going to buy pre-made, but I'm going to paint and do things, I know I am. But I keep changing my mind on how I want to do it. Like the frame, do I want it with walls on the sides and the back? Can you see in? Can you put your hands in? Can the light get in? You know what I mean? I had a dollhouse and it was very nice, but I wasn't allowed to touch it, as well as you really couldn't. There was no room. Like you couldn't if you wanted to, even to move the stuff around. It just wasn't functional in that way. I want it to be functional where she can move stuff around. I don't want to tell her, here's this thing I made you, you can't touch it. And then go monitor if she broke something. That's a horrible feeling. I don't like that, so. And then they have like pots and pans and all types of stuff and stuff she can put in the fridge. So she can imagine cooking, and they have like copper pots. It's freaking adorable. But they have all these things. And I know her brain works like mine does, and she has a great imagination. Shoot, I'll play that with her. I'll be like, what are we about to chef up, girl? What are we making? Go with that. I always start like 5 projects at the same time. But I always get all of them done too. So I'm gonna work on that and the miniatures and her room. And then what I need to do for me. We're just gonna do it at the same time all day long. Just one from the other, from the other. I'm like a ping pong ball with activities right now. I wanna do the shirt, get more shirts. I was even thinking if I can make them at a good cost, I bet you parents will wanna buy them. You gotta get smart when you wanna hustle. Have more than one hustle. And everybody that says you can't or you shouldn't, say okay. But I have some good ideas. I have some good ideas. So we'll see. I definitely wouldn't charge people what they're charging. That's crazy. Crazy. I also don't think all these parents, a lot of parents can't afford some of these things. There's a lot going on, and then you add those extras in, and that first week at school is so expensive. I remember it every year. There's a million things they ask you to buy, purchase, or donate to. They'll ask you just to donate money. They'll ask you about any of it. So usually the first week of school, I spend a couple $100 on things that first week on each kid. And then before you know it, here comes the pictures and everything else. You think it's creative? I like that it's heartfelt. It like shows her the time I'm putting into stuff. No, like there's ways you can make shirts without that. You don't need to make them like, you know, with the thin decal or the thin print, you know, overlaid on it. There's other ways you can make the spirit shirts. And they always use the abbreviation of the school. So like, let's say it's like St. Charles. It'd be like STC or something, whatever you'd abbreviate it to, or SC, right? Well, that's how it is on the spirit shirts. Just sometimes they write some slogan. It's not even their slogan. It'll be like, try your best. I'm like, what? Or lots of pride. Like it just says something random. There's not like an actual, you know, motto of the school. So, and they only do it because I don't know what it is exactly, but they want them to wear that on like a Friday or whatever, right? And if everybody does, they win something, or they go to like recess or lunch early, or they get longer. There's an incentive. And if you're that kid that didn't wear your shirt, and sometimes it will be one kid in the class. That one kid, man, everybody's looking at him like, man, you fucked up our life. You made us lose the spirit competition because you didn't want to put your shirt on? But they don't give you one. You have to buy them. And they say you can wear the colors. They want something to do with spirit on it. It's not just like red and white. You know what I mean? It's more. Good morning, Jamie. Good morning. Damn, it's 5 a.m. for me. I haven't stayed up through the night in a while. It's been a while actually for me. You take a nap at 3 p.m., you're screwed. I should have changed when I went in there. One of the reasons I went in there was to open stuff and then change. I don't want to go in there. So Halo went in my bed to go to sleep, so. I don't have like her sheet set and stuff on the bed yet, so I didn't want to have her sleep in there yet. I was like, give it a day. We'll figure it out tomorrow. I was thinking too, I could get a Hello Kitty blanket, like a good one that she likes, and then do her bed in like what she wanted, pink, white, yellow, something like that. We can find all types of cute sheet sets and stuff and mix match and put throw pillows and, you know. She also has a window seat that you can't tell, but it's behind the bed. And she could just crawl over to it, but I was gonna put some stuff there too. Like a string of lights, like twinkle lights, and a couple things on the walls, and like a pad for her to sit on with a pillow. And if she wants to sit there and look out the window and read or, you know, do whatever, then she can. Just like more options, you know? Like her room will have like little areas, and I need to get 2 chairs. But I'm thinking a stool type thing for the beauty section side, her little beauty table vanity thing. And then a good functional chair for when she needs to do her homework. Nothing that swivels. Oh my God, she's an antsy pants. You can't put her in a swivel chair. You can't put her in a chair with wheels. She's gonna be swiveling and wheeling around, doing wheelies. spinning, banging the wall, banging her foot and telling you she hurt herself. But you know where I'm gonna go for that? There's a home store here. I don't think it's called House to Home. That was the other place. This is called something, but they have a million options, all types of prices. Also though, what is that store? I bought so many pieces of furniture from this store. Home Goods. Home Goods will have chairs and things that aren't over the moon, you know, priced. Some of that stuff is crazy to me. A little shelf, like stand, with like a couple little shelves, like a little bookshelf type thing, will be 150 bucks. And it'll look like crap. That's when you should go to Ross and just say, fuck it. Go to Ross and buy it. Just know. And life just got very busy. I forgot about it. So Leila's barely been on the sofa. We've barely been home. So I forgot about it. And then my mom didn't mention it. I don't think she saw, to be honest with you, I don't think she doesn't sit right there like that. So I don't think she walked up and saw. She probably didn't notice. I gotta remember. No, I gotta remember to ask her, because she's not gonna be upset. She's not gonna be upset. She's gonna have a funny reaction. I already know it. She's comical like that. And this would be a lot more serious if this was new furniture or furniture in very good condition. These are very old sofas, and they already have a lot of, like, let's call them blemishes or like imperfections, you know? That's not really a big deal. We weren't gonna sell them or keep them much longer. She and I have been talking about like different furniture and all that. So Leila just sped up the process a little bit. She sped it up. They go back end of August, Jamie. Jess, yes, she's already seen it. She's already seen it. She knows, like, that's hers. But today was the first day she saw it with everything in it. But it, like I said, it's not all the way done. But it gave her an idea of, like, how it's coming together. Because, you know, you can't really picture it until you see it done. I think around her dresser and mirror and closet, I'm gonna do a string of some kind of like pink lights. They have Hello Kitty lights too. They have a lot of like options. I'm gonna do that. Yes, Jess, I'm gonna do that, and then something around the window. And then she already has a ceiling fan and light. She already has 2 lights on each desk. I mean, if we need more than light than that, we can't see. We gotta go to the doctor. We can't see shit. Turn the lights on. Yeah, she's very excited about it. She's very excited. So that's good. And then after her, I'm working on Kamal's room, but his room's a little tricky because there's built-ins and stuff in there. Because that was like a library / den. And there's like nice books, encyclopedias, things that if we take it down and box it up or do something, that's gonna turn into crap in a box. I didn't want to do that. So I'm trying to like move stuff over a little and then figure out how to do that room a little different. It's like a hard area to plan in because of the built-ins. The bookshelves hang down, like they come down the wall. So if you're sitting on a bed, or like a bed you put there, or even a futon or a chair, if you get up, you're gonna hit your head. So then if you put anything there, you gotta think about that. And then on the other side of the wall, it coincides with the built-in desk and everything else. And then the other 2 walls are a window and built-ins and a closet. So like these 2 sides, you really can't put anything. This one, you gotta work with because of the lower bookshelves. And then the other side, you have limited space because of that built-in on that side. You really can't put a lot in there. So I was telling him, let's just get rid of everything that's in there. Let's start fresh and figure out like key items you want, you know? What kind of dresser do you want? Where do you want to put that? Will that fit? What kind of bed do you want? Because there's a million options. But he's so tall, I wouldn't put him on a futon, even though they make nice ones. But when I thought about that idea, my mom goes, there's no way. He's so tall. She goes, think about how big that would have to be. He's so tall. So I was like, you're right, futon won't work. Or any type of mechanism that would like fold or move, or you get what I'm saying, to clear up some of the space. It's kind of a hard one to figure out. I wouldn't look at that room and envision making it a bedroom. It's clearly not made to be a bedroom. She is, Jamie, when she first saw it today, when she walked in, it was late this afternoon. I fell asleep on my bed and I got up and I was like, okay. I was gonna make her wait to see it, but I'm excited. She's excited. So I go, come and look and tell me what you think so far. And then she walked in and she was so happy and she kept saying, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. And in my head I'm going, dang, okay, you like it. I'm not even done yet. You don't even know what it's gonna look like when it's actually done. Be twice as better. Plus my mom doesn't want us painting, doing wallpaper, doing those things. So I can't really do much with the walls, but put stuff. You get what I mean? I'm kind of limited in that way, but that doesn't really bother me. Walls are walls. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that rug though. I can't return it. I threw everything away. I don't want to return it anyways, but it's not as big as I wanted it to be. So I might turn that one this way, like lengthwise, and put it under her bed some and in front of her desk. And then get maybe something else to go on the other side. I just don't want to do too much. There's rugs everywhere. There's this everywhere. Like it becomes overwhelming. And she might trip on it. I don't want that. But then I need to get a bigger rug for that area. Because that's just not, it's not big enough. It's not bad, but it's not big enough. It needs like another foot. 2 feet maybe. 2 feet, 3 toes. It needs a little bit more. Jamie, I hear you. The only thing is, thank you for saying that. The only thing is, I have to be really careful with money. My situation has changed a little bit, and I need to be very careful with money. And I just don't want to spend on myself like that. Like, I'll spend on them, but I don't want to spend on me like that. I just need to get myself organized in my room, that's for sure. I'm just unorganized right now. But now this cleared up so much space for me that I don't have to split every area between me and Sohaila, so now there's a lot more space. Even in my closet, there's a lot more space. Okay, that's a good idea. The only thing is, part of that rug, because of the size, if I do that right there with the chair, it's gonna go under the bed, and that bed post, because it's only one side, it won't be even, is gonna press on the rug, and then the rug is gonna come up a little bit, like make it buckle. Do you see what I mean? It's like too big for that side right there with the bed, but it's too small for that one area. I'm gonna have to put it halfway under the bed and then like turn it and do it like that. I've already thought about like all those parts. If I get a rug that's bigger, it needs to be thick and both those ends of the bed need to be on it. Even then, I know what it's gonna do because that happened in my living room. When you put anything heavy on a rug on carpet, it's gonna lift the carpet, it's gonna bend it and move it, it's gonna buckle it. I don't wanna ruin the carpet, you know what I mean? I've only looked at some rugs though. The rugs weren't like a huge big deal to me, and that one I saw like when I was out that day, and I just said, okay, this will work. Good morning, Samantha. Good morning. I'm here. Just dealing with life. That's all. That is it. That is all. I didn't spend my winnings. I haven't spent my winnings. I have a savings. I just think it's pointless to go blow money even if you have it. Save it. I'd rather have a big savings than stuff all over my room. Yeah, but Jamie, for what miniatures? How many? You know how many I have? Or do you mean just like to put a couple in there? Because I have a lot of them. That's why I need to get on it and start selling them, because they're just gonna sit, collect dust, and what am I gonna do with them? I mean, they're everywhere. There's a lot. I wasn't really thinking about them as like, it was so fun, and I couldn't believe like how good I got at it that I kept making them. And then it was funny because one day my mom goes, what are you gonna do with them? And I just go, good point. What am I gonna do with them? They're all over the shelves. My phone's gonna die. I'm gonna go get my cord, but I have a feeling my phone will die before I get there. More than likely. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell them. I'm making a business out of this. My goal isn't to be on YouTube forever. Or I just want to do YouTube for fun like I've always done it. I don't want the pressure of social media on me. The pressure to produce, the pressure to fake my life, the pressure to make everybody happy. I don't want that upon me forever. I don't want that on me forever at all. So I'm coming up with other ideas. I'm just not thrilled about the shipping idea and people buying online, and I don't want to do that part. So it needs to be local, which can totally happen, but it needs to be local. We have power. We have power. It's alive. God, I have so much stuff going on right now out here. There's stuff everywhere out here now. I shouldn't have mixed it together. I don't know what you call them. They're like, okay, it's not a farmer's market, but it's very similar. And they have them here in more than one location on different days. And there's lots of options, to be honest with you. Lots of options that aren't far from me. I'm thinking of 3 right now, and the farthest one is maybe 10 minutes. Like they're around here. Do they call them a flea market? Not a flea market. I don't know, is it? They name them things though, like, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like a flea market is a little bit different. This is what they call like here a farmer's market, but there's far more than food. It's not just the farmer's thing, but it's, I don't know. I forgot what they call these. I feel like it's something to do with that. Something to do with that. Or like another phrase, another term for having a small business. Like you're an entrepreneur, you're a small, yes, you're a small business, and you're not exactly a vendor, right? But you're renting the table, the spot. So if you have a business and you make honey or you do whatever, right? You could take that there, or whatever else you want to do. Like crafts is just a small part of it. I've seen a lot of jewelry. I did notice the last time I went to look, which was this past weekend, well, before this past weekend, it was Thursday night. Thursday night, they had one. They have them Thursday, they have them Friday, Saturday, I mean, Tuesdays. You can find them wherever. But I think it was Thursday nights because it was before we went. Anyways, there was probably 5 stands that had jewelry, like similar looking to each other, and they were all saturated right there. I didn't think there would be that many. I thought there would be other things, but the jewelry was one of the biggest things I noticed. One of the biggest ones I noticed was jewelry, handmade or whatever kind of jewelry. But on the like higher end, does that make sense? You weren't gonna go there and find something for $5. Do you get what I'm saying? This is a little more like upscale. Like if you go, you expect to pay. There are smaller things, right? But it's on the higher end. Some of the bread and stuff that I saw. There was a sourdough loaf, there was another thing, and they were charging 18 and 22, and it was pricey. To me, it was pricey. But I also want to sell my things for a decent amount. If I don't sell it and break even, what is the point I'm working at? Just building my craft, building my business name? What am I working at if I'm breaking even? You know? Now I want to, wait, what is today? Today's Friday? I'm going to see. I'm going to look it up and see what they call them. It's like on the tip of my tongue what they call it. Outdoor something. They call it like outdoor something. This one that I'm picturing down the way called it something. Like an outdoor sale, or like they're careful how they phrase it because it's not inclusive to one thing. It's not just food. It's not just like homemade things. I can't explain it. It covers like a wide range of things. I know, Blizz, and that's why it's like I haven't looked at what I've spent on this. I know what it cost me to buy the model kit, and then I customize. Hi, Venom. Hi, Venom. And then I customize them from there, but I'd have to really think about, you know, what I'm spending on it. And then they do take me days to make. Now, I probably could make one in one day, but I would have to work from morning to night on it. And that's just not possible, you know, like to have that much isolated time on it. No. But so others can enjoy them, yeah. I mean, I hope people like them. People always have a good response when they see them in person. I'm also not going to be like, these are $200 each. Like, no, that's wild. I just haven't really thought about it. I don't know. I haven't seen something like this in person, like here or whatever, to know what like my competitor would charge. Do you get what I mean? I have no clue. And online, it's a wide range of things. It depends on size, it depends on material, it depends on like the depth of it, right? So it's across the board. None of mine are simple though. There's so much detail in every little part is done and covered and like handmade. Damn, we're rocking out, girl. Venom, it was good. I've been getting a ton of shit done. A ton of shit. A weekly market. I think they do get people to come in though when they say like farmers market or local honey. They'll put something on it, right? That'll draw you in. Thank you. That'll draw you in for sure. And then you're like, what has she got? Miniature houses and stuff. I was just here for the honey. Well, hey, honey, I'm here too. Give me a bite of that honey and look at what I got. I probably have honestly spent more on some of them than I should have when it comes to putting all the small details. I've actually put quite a bit into them. And everything is glued, so you got to think about that. You can't just take something apart. It's glued down. Like it's secure, honey. The level of like super glue is the level it's at. Like you're not gonna break it. You're gonna have to break it to break it off. I'll tell you how I know that. I placed something I didn't want to place wherever, and within 2 seconds it was over. It was done. And I'm ripping up the wallpaper. Or I'm ripping up something. Then no. That's not it. Let's see, I'm on 1%. Hold on. Okay. This is like a perfect example. So these are just pieces of wood. Okay? But I take them and either paint them. This is a wood, like, but there's a lip, see? So this is gonna be a kitchen counter and a refrigerator. You wouldn't think so, right? You gotta wait and trust the process. But all of this paper I had to cut and glue and finish the sides and line it up. Like it takes a second. Then this part I have to envision what I'm making. I have to envision what I'm doing. So like I'm going from there. I gotta go from there. I sleep a lot. I do sleep a lot. This was the first night I've been up all night in a while. I sleep. I just don't lay in the bed for long periods of time. It's boring to me. I don't need to lay there for 8 or 10 hours. It's not me. And now I'm focused on doing a couple big things. I'm in work mode now. Busy like a bee. No, because some people, Jamie, some people use honey a lot more than you would think, or they eat it by the spoonful for the benefits. I had a friend that did that. She would take a big spoonful of honey and just eat it. And I mean like a couple times a day. I don't know if that's too much. I don't know how honey works. But I remember she'd buy raw honey and she would take the biggest spoon. She'd even take a huge spoon, I mean a heaping spoon, and put it in her tea or hot water without anything else. Some people really do, like, they use it. They do. Depends. I'm not like crazy on honey. I'm okay with it, but it's not like my favorite thing. If I'm sick and I'm gonna put it in tea, that's probably when I'm gonna use it. See? How much do you take, Laced? I'm curious, like, how much do you take that helps you? If you say a heaping teaspoonful or something like that, I'm gonna kick your ass. You know when somebody's like, a heaping spoonful, what? How do I know if my heap is the same as your heap? What if I'm heaping too much? What if I heap too less? I don't know what you heap when you heap it. How do you heap it? Oh, you put it with tea. I've been thinking you just eat the spoonful. I mean, a lot of people do that. Blizz, I don't think I've ever bought it, to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever bought honey from anywhere but the grocery store. And I don't buy it often. When I'm sick is when I'm concerned. Like, that's when I use it. See? So you like the taste, right? I'm not a fan of the taste of honey. If I put too much in my tea, sometimes I'll do that, or I just put a cup of hot water, almost boiling, right? In my coffee mug, and then I'll put lemon and honey. And I don't even put the bag of tea. I don't like the taste of tea. But that'll soothe your throat. That'll do a lot of things. But I will always put a drizzle too much. And then there's that taste that I just can't get over. Like it makes my stomach turn. It's just too strong of a taste I don't care for. I remember growing up though, the time we had honey, this is what I always think about when it comes to honey, is my mom would make peanut butter sandwiches and she'd put peanut butter on one side and drizzle honey. She might drop a few raisins. That was a special day if she dropped some raisins on there. And then put the piece of bread and that was it. You had a peanut butter and honey sandwich and that was it. Maybe there would be bananas, but you know, that depended on if we were good that week probably. I knew you were gonna say that. It's better and it's different, huh? Yeah. Just like when you have a real blueberry versus a blueberry candy or something like that. I remember my kids, when they all tried blueberries, they all had the same reaction. This is a blueberry? This doesn't taste like blueberry. I'm like, because you're used to the fake candy. This is totally different. This is different. I wish I liked it like that, Blizz, because that's interesting to me. Maybe I should taste it. Like, if I go to one, just to kind of walk around and see, like, you know, for me, if I want to do something like that, I might try it. I just don't want to buy a big thing of honey and then I don't want to use it. My mom would. She's a honey person. But she has it in there. She has jars and jars. But Lace, you're saying you need to do it daily? Like take it daily? Or does it matter? They let you taste it, right? I mean, that sounds like a dumb question, but I don't know. I don't know how that works. I just need a tiny little taste. Not a heaping teaspoonful. Just a tiny taste. You love it? Do you eat it plain? If it would help me in certain ways, I don't know what kind of help I need from it, but if it would, I would totally get it and do it. Because it's mind over matter. Just eat the fucking spoonful of honey. Just do it. Just do it and shut up. Drink some water. I feel like to get the benefit of anything, you need to consume it daily. Probably. Like that. Oh! I did that once. I put honey in my coffee one time. I bought a honey creamer. I think there was a Starbucks drink, if I'm right. And there was a honey creamer. Or a honey something drink. Oh no, honey. Oh no, honey. I couldn't do it. It was too much. Well, Samantha, I am. The reason it came up is because I'm going to sell my miniatures. And probably at somewhere like that where they sell those things. So then that's why it came up. I'm going to go walk around one that they're having today just so I can get an idea and then see if I can get an idea on price. How much is it to rent the space? You know, I have no clue what they're charging people. Nicer the area, the more you're going to pay. Are you saying because of the honey laced? Or you're just mentioning that? Oh, I will. That's like the whole point, is to get the raw honey. I'll see if my mom, which I know she will, wants like some of it. I don't mind buying it, but I don't think I'm gonna use it like that. I really don't. But I'll ask her like, hey, you wanna go get some honey? A lot of people go to Sprouts or grocery stores like that, Whole Foods or one of those, and buy it. Laced, you never know. You never know what it could be. I wouldn't doubt certain like homeopathic or home remedies or natural remedies will help things. They always have. They always have. I feel like that's what most people say, where they pass by like a farm stand type of thing. You know, like a little farmer has land or something and you're driving by it. We have that here with strawberries, almonds, other stuff. Just down the street, there's a house that for years, ever since I've lived here, they sell tomatoes, almonds. If it's the season, they have nectarines.